Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The Warriors were massacred by the Denver Nuggets at a time unexpected by fans, because the team was on the rise and winning several games. This defeat was ugly, tough, but the Warriors are a champion franchise and will turn things around. The Warriors may even make the playoffs, but we know that this season, their chances of winning the championship are slim. NBA analyst guarantees that Curry will no longer be NBA champion. Recently, there was news floating around that the Golden State Warriors were trying to seek a trade for LeBron James. Although it did not happen, the notion of LeBron James and Stephen Curry playing together and winning a championship has been talked about several times. The topic is still hot as ESPN analyst and former NBA champion Kendrick Perkins talks about the possibility of the two superstars teaming up. Perkins was asked on ESPN's First Take about the possibility of James and Curry winning a championship together. Perkins had this to say. "No. I don't, 'cause they would have to give up too many pieces. These guys are getting old. At some point, we gotta believe that fatigue is going to kick in. So when I think about the Western Conference, you need depth in order to beat these teams." I agree with Carmelo Anthony. Perkins reiterated Carmelo Anthony's stance on the topic, as the Golden State Warriors would have to part with too many resources to get James into their squad. The heavily loaded top teams will require a solid bench to go against them. The Warriors would need adequate bench depth to assist LeBron James and Stephen Curry. As per Perkins, as the two are growing older, fatigue will be the deciding factor. Consequently, solid bench strength is mandatory to counter that ever-increasing fatigue. The Los Angeles Lakers superstar's salary of $47 million will pose a huge problem for the Warriors. The Warriors have the highest cap hit of any team in the league at $224 million. As the Warriors would like to keep their star trio, the Lakers will target the youngsters. What do the Golden State Warriors need to do to bring in LeBron James? With their salary cap against the wall, the Golden State Warriors will have to make some solid moves to bring LeBron James into their fold. Their core trio account for almost $118 million against the NBA cap of $136 million. That is not counting Chris Paul and Andrew Wiggins' cap numbers. The Lakers would not want either the aging Paul or Wiggins, who has seen a drop in production this year. They would demand for rising youngsters Jonathan Kuminga and Gary Payton too. They could also target star rookie Brandon Podziemski. The loss of these youngsters will severely limit the Warriors' play come playoff time. As Perkins and Anthony said, against the best teams in the West, it would be a daunting task. And without any cap space, it would be unimaginable to get any proper bench players. Mind you, all three Lakers targets were drafted by the Warriors. So these moves will severely impact the Warriors against the top teams. And as per Kendrick Perkins, it will hurt them when fatigue kicks in for the aging superstars. This solidifies the thought that a championship is not possible with them together.